Hello, let's check in with the part one of Strange the Dreamer, where I think I'm like chapters 5 to 11, where, yes, Laszlo Strange gets all his work taken by the Golden Boy Duke's son, and the Duke's son indeed figures out how to transmute to do the whole gold thing and gets all the glory for it, and none of it goes to Laszlo. And but what happens? But suddenly, the people that he is obsessed with, this lost city of Weep, which is the name is magically taken away, suddenly arrives, and they need scholars to because there was some kind of terrible tragedy, and they don't have any of their knowledge back. Which it's interesting that that happened after they figured out their whole money problems, and the evil Duke's son. I'm going to say evil Duke, son of the Golden Boy. Call him the Golden Boy because I can't remember his name. Eon, or Ealing, or I don't know what the hell his name is. He greets them in their own language, which is, of course, all Laszlo's painstaking work over like 7 years to figure out. They say, like, we need to take 3 people with. He doesn't even get an interview because the head guy says, like, they don't want you. You're like somebody who's into fairy tales and bullshit like that. And so he dismisses him. And the Golden Boy says, don't worry, I'll tell you all the good stories about it when I get back from all my glory, and all that. Really rubs it in. And so he just snaps and says fine, and he goes up to the guy and addresses him in his own language, and finally just says, like, well, what can you, I can be a secretary, I can do that, and I can do stories. And the guy's like, looks at him and is like, well, we've been wanting to get, we need some good stories. And Golden Boy tries to divert it, and, like, if you stop now, maybe you'll still have a position here. And it's like, yeah, he doesn't have a position here, and he'll probably be dead because he knows that they can transmute gold, and they can transmute metals into gold, which, if anyone else do, that would be a bad thing. And also, especially the secret of how to do it, that would be bad, and it would devalue gold. And, that's the whole thing about this whole transmutation thing. It just immediately makes all metals pretty useless if they have to have intrinsic versus just symbolic wealth, value. Gold is something that's valued because it's rare. If it's something that anyone could just churn out, well, then it becomes pretty much worthless, or like just any other common metal. So yeah, that is the first part, where he's going off on the adventure with Golden Boy and another scholar, a mathematics scholar. So we'll be interested to see what these people have, what's their motivation. He really catches their thing because he saw the ghostly something white bird flying above as they arrived, and it's not a part of them, but it's like, you saw it. It's like, oh, she's been here, she's here. It's like, oh, so there's something going on there. I don't know if we should particularly trust these folks, even though they're the lost city. They're, he makes a point of saying, like, if any of you were actually stupid enough to come to our city, we'd immediately execute you. I'm glad you're giving us a more friendly reception. And he's not joking. He's not joking. All right, I will leave it there. More videos later.